Let us look into 6.4.1. The first aspect, it talks about in the institution conducts internal and external financial audits regularly. Now what is it that they expect more in it? Enumerate the various internal and external financial audits carried out during the last 5 years. 1. With the mechanism for settling the audit objections within maximum 500 words. This particular metric goes in a very different way. What does it make a mention? Whether you conduct audits regularly. This is one part. Second, how many times the audits have been conducted. Number 3, what is it that has come out of the audit. Number 4, how it has been settled out. So when we look into these aspects, what we understand is they are asking for audit evidences. For doing any audit, for conducting any audit, there has to be an audit plan. When we talk of an audit plan, an audit will have an objectives. Number 1. Number 2, audit will have certain criteria. Number 3, audit will have a scope. And number 4, audit will have follow-up actions. Whenever we talk of audits, we need to count out these 4 aspects. 1. Audit objectives. 2. Audit criteria. 3. Audit scope. 4. Follow-up actions. Now when we look into these 4 aspects, then we start looking into the audits, and therefore you are able to see one part that is done by the auditor and second that is done by the auditee post audit. So evidences need to be created for the particular aspect. Now generating these audit findings would include conformances, will include compliances, will include its effectiveness, will include its efficiency, will include its progress, will include its capability, will improve its improvement. All these aspects will be coming under the generating audit findings. What would the auditee do to it then? The audit would be coming up with, or the auditee will be coming up with the conclusions whereby the extent or the degree of conformance that they have achieved. Second part, how effectively the audit has been implemented, the findings of the audit have been implemented. Then how is it that the data is now being maintained? How is it that the records are being maintained? What recommendations have come up and what are the follow-up activities that have been finalized? Now all these aspects start counting out, and therefore audit becomes a very, very important aspect. Auditing will come with its findings and its findings will come up with conclusions. This is a very big aspect that you are able to see with respect to the audits.